Dad woke him up before the sun rose. "Peter," he whispered, "today we're going to visit someone very special." Peter rubbed his eyes. "Who?" "Your great-grandfather," his dad said, folding a huge, thick blanket over his arm. "We're going to the old house in the woods where I grew up." Peter had never met his great-grandfather. He had only heard stories, how he was a kind, quiet man who loved nature and lived alone in a weathered old cottage far away from town. They packed sandwiches, tea in a flask, and the big blanket. Peter's dad smiled when Peter asked about the blanket. "You'll see," he said. The path through the woods was long and twisty, leaves crunched under their boots, and mist hung low around the trees. Peter shivered a little, but his dad held his hand tight. After an hour of walking, the cottage appeared. Old, wooden, with a crooked chimney puffing out wisps of smoke. On the porch sat an old man wrapped in a faded coat, his silver hair glowing in the soft light. His face lit up when he saw them. "Dad!" Peter's father called, hurrying up the steps. The old man stood, slowly but steadily. Peter felt shy, but when his great-grandfather smiled, something warm bloomed in his chest. It was like meeting a part of himself he never knew was missing. They sat together inside the cozy house, sipping tea by the fire. Peter's dad unfolded the big blanket and wrapped it around his father's thin shoulders. The blanket was old too, soft wool, worn but strong. "I made this blanket with my mother when I was your age," Peter's dad told him. "We made it for my father to keep him warm every winter, and today, you helped me carry it." Peter ran his fingers along the edges of the fabric. He imagined all the winters this blanket had seen, all the stories it could tell. That afternoon they laughed, shared stories, and watched the fire crackle. Before they left, Peter's great-grandfather pressed the boy's hand gently and whispered, "Come back soon, little one." As they walked home, Peter looked up at his dad and said, "One day, can I bring you the blanket too?" His father's eyes softened. "I'd like that," he said. And under the golden glow of the setting sun, Peter felt a quiet happiness, like he was part of something much bigger, stitched together across time like the threads of the big old blanket.